And welcome back to the Daily Wrap. Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown calling the President of the United States sexist after dismissing Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren in a dispute over the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement. The President and the possible 2016 presidential hopeful have been openly arguing over the agreement, specifically Mr. Obama's decision to fast-track it. In an interview with Yahoo News last week, the President said Senator Warren, or rather Elizabeth, is, quote, absolutely wrong on the trade deal and called her, quote, a politician like everybody else. After the Senate defeated the trade bill on Tuesday, Senator Brown said that perhaps the president would have referred to the senator by her first name if she were a man. The president of the National Organization of Women, here we go, Terry O'Neill, says the president's comments were an attempt to convince us that the senator shouldn't be taken seriously, but in a sexist way, saying, quote, the little lady just doesn't know what she's talking about. Press Secretary Josh Earnest went on Morning Joe to the friend the president.
There's one Democratic Senator, Sherrod Brown, who was saying it was a little disrespectful. Did the president perhaps overplay a little bit? Would he have spoken about another senator this way?
Mika, I can give you all the references of the president referring to his former colleagues in the Senate by their first name. And the fact is Senator Warren actually used to work for the president here in the administration. So the president has a personal relationship with Senator Warren. It's not surprising that he would call her by her first name the same way that he calls other senators by their first name.
Okay, so let's go to the lady on the panel.
It is.
Should I call you Ms. Hanson, or can I call you Heather?
You may call me
can we
Heather.
just call you sir?
You can call me whatever the heck you want, but this is absolutely asinine. It is ridiculous.
Can we say that on this?
I don't know.
just
I
did.
just did. I just did,
like
because that
Rock.
is what
We're
it
good.
is. You know, it reminds me of when Senator Durbin said that we were putting Loretta Lynch in the back of the bus. That was not racism. This is not sexism. This is politics. These are human beings. The fact that he worked with these people and was their colleague and calls both
These
men and
people?
the senators. Well, again, yes.
Because that sounds pretty racist to me. See, we could do this all day.
Right.
That's right. And it is absolutely, it is a disservice to women, just as it is a disservice to people of other races, what we call racism, when it's not. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it's not sexism, and anyone that says that it is being asinine. I'll say it again.
Welcome to, this is a new Heather. It's
good.
This one really got you riled up.
Oh, it's crazy.
Welcome to 2015 America, Brad, where everybody's a little too sensitive.
Well, I don't think it's just they're too sensitive. I think this is what goes on in a culture. When no one's ever wrong, they're a liar. No one ever calls them by their first name, they're a sexist. No one is ever allowed to just say, you know what, you can be Sherrod Brown, say, I want the president's deal, I believe in the president's deal, and I'm upset he didn't get his deal. Calling him a racist, a sexist, see, they're equally absurd. And that's what's completely crazy. And by the way, the president of now should appreciate, it's also why now is shrinking appeal among younger women. Because younger women, because of the successes of the feminist movement, don't walk around angry looking for a target constantly. And she is, and actually what she did there was alienate her base. So everyone loses in this one.
You got the smile going again.
What they said. What they said. They got it
that's
exactly
so
right. I'm really surprised in Sherrod Brown. Sherrod's a good guy, and he's not given to saying stupid things. Very sensible fella. I don't know what he was thinking. Nothing sounded sexist about it to me. You know, just because people disagree in politics doesn't mean they're not friends. And you know, I mean, maybe Elizabeth Warren would not call the president Barack on camera. He's the president. Betcha she calls him that when they're sitting in a room together. So
do you think
it's
so?
Also, yeah.
Or you think they still go the Mr. President route?
From what I know, that he is not uncomfortable being called Barack.
Really?
Yes, by his friends.
Do you think that the senator will apologize?
No.
Yeah,
No, because they asked him
called
to,
on
and he
it,
kind of
right.
blew it
Right,
off.
he blew it off.
Now
I think he
he's in
understands
that
that by not
position.
apologizing, he's contributing to
Yeah.
a poisonous political atmosphere. He thinks he's defending someone, he's not. He's poisoning the waters for everyone by casting these kind of aspersions.
So this trade agreement will probably pass because it's going to be fast track.
Not
right?
the trade. Yeah, it's the fast track.
The
That's
fast track
That's
will
the
pass.
issue.
Right.
Doesn't mean the trade agreement.
But
will
I
pass.
don't want it to. I want this debate to go on for weeks, because the entertainment factor here right now, as
With
far as
Democrats
Democrats
fighting.
attacking the president and vice versa, we've never seen this in 6
yes, we
years.
have. We've
It's
seen
not
this
like
before.
this.
Not like
Just
this.
not in recent memory, but don't worry, I don't think it's going to pass so fast. Fast track will, I don't know if the agreement will, so you'll get plenty of circus yet to come.
I take
Personal.
you back to December of 2010 when the Democrats were not happy with this president when he traded away the Bush tax cut revision so poor people could actually eat over
You didn't
Christmas.
see Sexist, and you didn't see all these.
no,
it
but
was
you saw a lot
just
of other-
different. It's a bizarre world, Heather.
It's well, it definitely is. It's politics at its finest because you're really seeing the personalities of the players, and when they get insulted, they go for the low blow. It's all like this ridiculous thing.
You mean they're just like us?
Yes, and
Go
that's
figure.
right.
Yeah.
Humans. They're all humans. Not sexist,
Yeah.
not racist, just humans.
I think
Just
what this
people.
shows is that Elizabeth Warren would not be a very good general election candidate, because if she's, this sensitive over things
Well,
like
it wasn't
this,
her.
We don't know if it's
She's
her.
never
not
said a
her.
word. To be
I don't
fair.
think-
Don't
I
know
don't
if it's
think it
her,
is
to be
her.
fair.
She never
I don't know
complained.
if it is or it isn't, but we
I
don't
don't-
know. I think this was Sherrod
but she
Brown.
could have
her
stepped. No,
defense
She
mode.
could have. She could have stepped forward and said, "Guys, this is ridiculous.
Right.
Nothing was
I'm not
sexist. I
offended."
understand
Right,
what he
and she
meant."
should.
That's
Right?
And she
You're
should.
absolutely
I
right.
agree,
She
and
should.
Anyway, it's all asinine,
blame her.
no matter how you put it. Anyway, potluck time next. Brad and I go back in a moment.